Hello there and welcome to my channel, New Beginnings, my everyday life in rural Cyprus, and what a crazy time it's been. But that's going to come up in a video shortly on this channel. You will not believe what's been going on here. But today is not about that. Today is a mix of some of the regular features on Mondays and also some different things. And you will see from the title of this video, New Dance Craze and how to dance when you can't dance at New Year parties or any parties. And we're also going to be talking about different dance crazes that we remember and also different types of party dance. But before we do that, let's do a little bit of some of our usual features. And let's start today, first of all, with let's do our quote corner. And if you're watching this back later, do put your favourite quote or saying, whether it be funny or not, do put them in the comments below and I will share them and credit your name if I share them. So there's something for you to think about and add to the comments under this live video. Let's start with something else that's a regular feature on my Monday lives. And I thought, as we've got New Year parties coming up and New Year celebrations, and perhaps this has happened at your Christmas get-togethers, we will talk about getting rid of different stains. So let's have a look at some of those today. The first one is, if jam is spilt on clothes, add 2 tablespoons, which is 40 ml of vinegar, to 1 pint, which is 550 millilitres of hot water. Dip the stain in this solution and then place the garment on top of a clean folded towel and keep dabbing the stain, particularly around the edges, and that should absorb that in. The next one, soak milk stains in warm water and glycerine. Brush lightly and wash as usual. The next one is vinegar stains. Vinegar stains on white material should be boiled gently with soap and 1 dessert spoonful, which is about 10 grams of borax, if that's something you choose to use these days. The next one is to remove a beetroot stain. Soak a piece of bread in water and dab it on both sides of the cloth where you have the stain. The bread will then absorb the red colour. That's a pretty good hack there. And it continues, when treating a beetroot stain, immediately place the affected material over a bowl and pour hot boiling water on it from a good height. Be careful with your boiling water now, or I'm going to have to give you first aid tips. So that's if you've just got the stain directly. A lot of things, it's easy to get rid of stains immediately, but setting stains are another issue. Now let's talk about tomato stains. Soak a tomato stain on washable material in tepid water containing a little ammonia. Mayonnaise. Do you like your mayonnaise over Christmas? If you have your turkey sandwiches or chicken sandwiches, I'm sure you like your mayonnaise. Treat mayonnaise stains with glycerine or a dry cleaning solvent, then wash in tepid water with a few drops of ammonia again. So there's some tips for you there. I have many tips. I do videos full of tips on my other channel, Tranquility Through Life's Natural Beauty. So do go and check those out too. What should we do now? I want to do some of my themes first before we get into the chat today. So let's carry on with this one. So you've all asked me to continue showing you some more of my bird books, and we're talking more about, rather than just the different types of birds, we're homing in now on more of the point of how birds fly. And did you know birds do not get up at the same time of day or go to bed at the same time as all other birds? So we've been learning things about birds, not just actual types of birds. So today we're talking about their wings and their tails. The size and shape of a bird's wing determines the way it flies. In essence, broad wings give a good lift for slow flight, like that of a wheeling rook, or rapid vertical takeoff, like that of a pheasant when it suddenly explodes into the sky. Tails give maneuverability. A bird can still fly when it's lost its tail feathers, but it is handicapped. However, there's no obvious explanation for the excessive long tails of certain species, such as magpies, long-tailed tits and pheasants. I always thought tails was forms of stability when flying. You can learn a lot about a bird's way of life from the general shape of its wings and its tail. A variety of wing designs has evolved, each suited to a specific diet and lifestyle. For example, whereas the swift hunts for flying insects by speeding through the air and alternating bursts of flickering wing beats with short glides, the swallows often fly near the ground or over water with a less economical flapping flight. Yet the swallow is more efficient hunter because its longer tail makes it more maneuverable and enables it to pursue and catch larger and faster insects. This explains why swallows arrive in Europe before swifts and depart from Africa after them and rear more young during the breeding season. Hovering. Part of the lift generated by the wings comes from their flapping action, and part comes from the flow of air over them caused by the bird's forward movement. The slower a bird flies, the less lift that is generated by the airflow, and it has to flap harder. When a bird is hovering, it relies almost entirely on lift created by flapping, which consumes a large amount of energy. The kestrel is one of the few birds to hover regularly, but other species hover when the occasion demands, for example, to pick insects from leaves or seize growing fruit. Blackbirds, robins, chaffinch and starlings are not agile enough to land upside down on a tit bell like the tits, but they can hover long enough underneath one to stab several times at the mixture of fat and scraps inside. Even rooks can manage a clumsy hover to eat foods they cannot otherwise reach. And the last bit we'll do today is formation flying. It seems amazing that there are not more collisions as a gang of house sparrows takes to the air when disturbed, or as a tightly packed flock of starlings circles in the fading light before going to roost. A flock shows marvellous communal coordination when taking off and changes direction like a single bird. The secret is that birds are alert to the slightest movement of others. As one bird crouches and begins to spread its wings before takeoff, the others quickly follow suit and leap into the air almost simultaneously. Similarly, the flock wields in procession when one or two birds decide to alter course, and a wave of movement passes along the mass of birds. Each bird watches not its immediate neighbour, but several birds in front, and it times its manoeuvre as a wave of movement reaches it. So I hope you enjoyed that. We're learning a lot more about birds, hopefully, and let me know in the comments if you want me to continue reading bits of that from next time. Okay, let's do, I know a lot of you say this is one of your favourite parts. Let's do this section. Okay, just taking a drink there. I'm very dry today. It'd help if I could find what I'm reading from. Here we go. I have found it. I like this one. This is a very good one. And this is from my After Dinner Speeches book. Little funny interludes in the speeches. And this one comes from somebody who was to do with the Royal Marines, and this speech was given in 1975. When Sir Francis Chichester was expected back in Plymouth after his epic tour around the world single-handed, special preparations were put in hand for his reception in the Sound. To certain young Royal Marines fell the task of providing a close escort of rubber landing craft for his yacht. Appreciating the TV opportunities for publicity which the occasion would afford, they took great care to see that the words Royal Marines was painted predominantly on the hull of their craft. A member of the Parachute Brigade, with whom the Marines have always had a lively rivalry, was watching the painting of the boats and ventured to ask whether the Marines had considered what sort of publicity they would achieve if their craft happened to turn over in full view of the TV audiences of the world. Certainly, they replied, we have painted on the bottom, Parachute Brigade. I like that one. I think that was quite good. Touché, as we say, touché. Okay, let's have a little look at what to watch on your coffee break, and then we'll get to the main theme of today, dance crazes and how you can dance without learning to dance, yes, and how everyone can take part. But just before that, let's do this. Okay, so I'm all over the place. You've been having regular videos as normal, but because I haven't been here very much, I had to schedule a lot of videos. So I think what we'll do is just go over what's been posted over the last few days and also to tell you what's coming up. And that would get my headspace into what you've actually been watching while I've been away. So let's run the ticker tape across the bottom first of all. Let's do my secondary channel, Tranquility Through Life's Natural Beauty. And let's see where we are with that. I'm actually starting posting again next week, so back in real time. Okay, let's tell you what's the last thing that I've actually got scheduled, which will be on Wednesday, the 1st of January. And it will be a declutter, sort and clean video. I know you love those. And it's easy way to clean with lots of tips and hacks. So there you go again. So I'm sure you'll like that. So make sure you check that out. That will be posted on Wednesday, the 1st of January. And then today was posted horses and goat at local stables. And I used to go and help there a lot. I used to go and feed the horses and all the other animals that are down there. It's a stables, but they have quite a few other animals such as chickens down there as well. So you will like that one. And I've kept that natural. I haven't put any music backing it or anything. I've left it with the natural animal sounds. So you'll hear the horses and so on and so forth. So that was posted today, horses and goat at local stables. And then prior to that, on Christmas Day, I posted another one in the episode of my Yorkshire Terrier puppies that I filmed them at different stages through their lives, from when I first got them when they were tiny puppies, right through following them having puppies of their own. And that was from a previous Christmas day when the first two dogs I had a dog house, a soft one, like a dog basket, but it looks like a house. And it's very funny how they use it. So go and check that out. And that's called Funny Puppy Wants to Play. Funny when dog gets a new bed that looks like a house. So go and check that out. And talking of funny, prior to that was another full-length video of funny signs and funny things. So I know you enjoy those. So that's just a few that I have posted on that channel. So go and check out Tranquility Through Life's Natural Beauty. And then while we're on this, let's look at this channel, what's been going on here. Let me see. The next one coming up on this channel is on the 1st of January, which is growing loofah sponges. I have done a previous video on this, the start of them and how mine were going, so that is linked under it. But this is a full video of the complete growing stages, so how to start, what they look like all the way through, and how and when to harvest them. So do check that out. It's fun to do. I hadn't ever done it before, and I just wanted to do it for fun. And it's useful. It saves you going to buy not only sponges for bathing, but they're very good for like a kitchen scourer, or if you do a lot of work and you want to rub things down, anything at all. There's so many uses for them, not just bath sponges. So do have a look at that, and it's definitely worth giving it a go. And if you manage to grow only one, there are so many seeds in each one, so leave it, harvest it. You can still use the sponge once you've harvested the seeds, and you will have many more seeds to play around with. So that is growing loofah sponges, growing stages and how to harvest them. That will be on Wednesday, the 1st of January. So make sure you're subscribed to my channel and hit the notification bell, and then you will be notified when a video pops up. And today was episode K of section 2. And this is a building we did on our land. It was an old derelict donkey stable. I say that loosely because the walls were only probably not even waist height. There wasn't a lot left of it, but it's what we used that made it into. We've made several different areas of this, and this episode K, is the cookout kitchen. So we've even used the outside off-grid project and builds amazing progress with frugal cost. So check that out. And prior to that was a video just showing you little snippets of a lot of the content themes on my playlist. So don't forget, do check out my playlist on any of my channels, because there is a big variety of things over all of my channels. And prior to that, again on Christmas Day, I did you a video of the horses at the local stables, showing you also, as I've just mentioned, all the other animals that are there. There's a dog, cats, chickens, goat, turkeys, and a duck. So if you like that, go over and check that out. And as I say, that was on Christmas Day. I posted that one, so have a look there. And because I didn't do a live on Christmas Day, and it's a day I do a live, I promised you would still get the same amount of content from my channel. So I did a premiere of, it's a beautiful village here. It's not much further up the mountain where I live, and the village is a very typical Cypriot village. It's called Omedos. There are actually 3 parts to this video, so I've linked the other parts, I believe, under that, so you can see all of the village. But this part of it was showing you in the village the medieval wine press, the monastery there. I've gone inside and filmed the monastery, glassworks. If you're interested in crafts, I show you all around the glassworks there. So you can have a look there. So that was a really nice video. You'll see the main road down. It's almost like one main, I say main road, they don't allow cars down unless you're a resident and special times, but that's all cobbled. There's tourist shops each side, but not overdone. Most of them are homemade items, and there's restaurants, there's wine tasting, there's all sorts there. And then you can go down the bottom, weave your way through the back streets, and you see lots of very typical Cypriot houses, and it's just a beautiful village. I always recommend anyone coming to Cyprus that goes to Omedos village. Good place to buy your souvenirs, but they are, as I say, very traditional items, like buying the honey, and you can taste different foods and nuts and all sorts there. So definitely worth a visit there. And then just before that, I posted a video, more hedgehogs and other animals found in my garden. Now, I've been posting a lot of shorts lately of the hedgehogs, so I'll just talk about those for a minute because I've had lots of questions. You are not allowed to have hedgehogs as pets, and I wouldn't want to anyway. It's illegal. It's wildlife. Please do not have hedgehogs for pets. It doesn't compute. Do not have hedgehogs for pets. Here they come out because I'm in a rural area. They are out during the day and at night, but most of the footage I do is during the day. The cats, for your questions, do not do anything with them. They watch them. They love watching them scamper. And sometimes my cats line up on the wall when they know the times. They know the timings of the routes of the hedgehog. They will sit there and it's like TV. They watch them and then they wait. They know they're going to come back and they don't touch them. Somebody asked me today, do they destroy the garden? No. They dig little tiny burrows. But that would be sort of the mounds at the side of my land, because the land changes because I live on a mountain. So where we got the steep bit, they will burrow along the border there. Sometimes I found them under, if we've left a bit of metal on the ground, a great big bit. I found one under there one time. I leave them, don't disturb them. They just find little places and dig little holes, but not destructive. And they don't eat my produce, not really. I've got a compost area which is right near where I know some of their burrows are, because we've got multiple families of hedgehogs here, which is why I can film them quite a lot. There's quite a lot of hedgehogs, and I make sure I put a lot of the old fruit or whatever I'm throwing on the compost bin, I put round the edge. And yeah, that's what they eat. And they drink out of my cat water areas that are out in the garden as well. So they are darlings. They are absolute darlings. Don't frighten hedgehogs. They do get very frightened. Do not put milk out for them. That was an old thing. People used to put milk out for them. Put water out for them and raise it up a bit. Well, you don't want hedgehogs falling in the water. They won't fall in my swimming pool because there is a big lip around the edge. They're not stupid animals, but if they needed to drink out there, that's why there's other, water around. So yes, they're very darling, and they eat slugs, they eat snails, they eat snakes. All the bad things they'll eat for you. They will eat little mice and rodents. So they are good to have. Very good and very sweet. So yeah, there's that. Okay, let's get on to the main theme of today, which is in the title of the video. Let's play a little intro for this. Okay, so This comes in many parts. I want to talk about party dances, dance crazes, and my new dance craze that you can dance if you don't know how to dance. And I can give you a few seconds of instruction. That's how quick I can teach you to join in dancing. Now, if you want the full video of how to dance, if you can't dance and people say, I can't learn to dance, or I've got 2 left feet, or I'm too old. If you're one of those people, look at the video linked under this live. And I go into great detail of how you can easily do it. And if you already can dance, watch it as well, because it is a brand new dance craze. And I guarantee if you're a non-dancer, let's say you're an older person that's never joined in dance at all at any parties or family get-togethers, you do what I show you or tell you in the video I've linked under this live. You get up and do it at a party and people will be, wow. And they will say, how did you learn that? When did you learn to dance? And you'll be like, couple of minutes. So do check out the link to the video under this. It's on my dance channel, in case you're wondering, oh, is this your concept? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I want everyone to join in and like the music. Now, I also talk about how you can join in regardless of not only ability, but any form of disability. And you can basically do what I teach you sitting down as well. Or I'm sure one of the dance craze some of you might remember is hand jive. Even hand jive, you can dance. You can dance sitting down. You don't need the ability to stand to be able to dance. And I did teach wheelchair ballroom. I was the concept of teaching ballroom dancing in wheelchairs. So if you wonder where that stemmed from, it's fairly popular now. But as with many concepts, people take it and claim it as their own. Okay, so this new dance craze I'm talking about is triple kinetic dance, which sounds, that sounds strange, but it's basically meaning rhythm and movement. That's basically what it is rhythm and movement. The basics of it is just being able to count 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. If you can do that, you can dance. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. And any of you want to get a little bit more into it, that's quick, 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 slow, slow. So you can tap that with your feet. You can just stand there and do it with your feet. Step, 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 step. Quick, 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 slow, slow. If you're sitting down watching me, do it with your feet now. Quick, 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 slow, slow. Quick, 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 slow, slow. So whenever I say a word, you're tapping your feet. Quick, 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 slow, slow. Quick, 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 slow, slow. Now you have the dance form, you can dance, because you can just use that in any context. You can just walk, but you'll be walking with rhythm. So people say, I can't count, I can't understand music. You've just done it by clapping. When you clap, you walk. Of course, you can swing your hips a little bit. You can swing your arms. So as you stamp, whether you're sitting down or whether you're standing, you can do that now. Quick, 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 slow, slow. Quick, 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 slow, slow. Quick, 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 slow, slow. Wave your hands in the air. Quick, 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 slow, slow. Quick, 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 slow, slow. Move your hips. Quick, 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 slow, slow. Now, if you're standing up, you're walking still, but you see how you're walking with rhythm. So you're bouncing as you walk. You can walk forwards, backwards, sideways, turning round, quarter turn, forward. You can turn or go backwards or forwards on any of those counts. So, for example, quick, 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 you could go forward. Quick, quick, quick. 2 on the spot. Slow, slow. Backwards. Quick, quick, quick. Slow, slow. Sideways. Quick, quick, quick. Slow, slow. Turning. Quick, quick, quick. Slow, slow. Now you can do any movement at all. If you're able to stand on one foot, you might flick the other foot. Quick, quick, quick. And then maybe just a step. Slow, slow. Mix it with the claps. Quick, quick, quick. Hips, slow, slow. So now already you're building up. So don't think you've got to learn a dance. You've got to learn steps. All you've got to do is use that rhythm for what comes naturally. Anything at all. And as I say, I've linked the first video below of going further into this. I will build up on that video for those who want to do it more professionally, because this is also for professional dancers, how you can choreograph further steps. And as I say, that is linked in the video below. So do go and look at that. But already you're probably sitting there doing it with me. Quick, 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 slow, slow, quick, 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 slow, slow. You see, you're dancing, even sitting down. Dancing doesn't mean standing up. It means moving with the rhythm and the music. Okay, I'm talking about dance crazes. This is the new craze. It's something for everyone. And I thought the easiest way to remember party dances is I used to do DJing, and I used to do for professional people, as in famous people. I used to do parties for their families. I used to do it for TV companies and all sorts of things. And I used to do it as a full component of running their entertainment. So I provide dancers and things, and running their family private parties. So I would always be at the forefront when the music comes on, doing the party dances and getting everyone to join in. So I unfortunately don't have much of the music now. All I have of the party dances is this little crate here. So I thought, rather than trying to remember them all, I'm going to go through them and see what ones there are. See how many you know. Do put in the comments below any party dances or dance crazes that you remember. Well, the first one on the top is hand jive. So hand jive. Okay, let's see what else we've got. There'll be other sort of party music here. Charleston. Charleston. Oh my gosh, can I Charleston? Yes. Hey, Stitching It Up's in the house. Stitching It Up, capturing country life. Don't know if you've seen my message on your channel yet, but there is a message for you on my community post page. Yes, there's something I'm offering personally to you and nobody else. So thank you for being here, guys. Do go and check out the channel. And if you like it, while you're there, hit the subscribe button. Okay, honky tonk. Any of you know honky tonk? We're not talking about genres of dance. Okay, let's see what we got here. Jitterbug and jive. Obviously there's all the ballroom and Latin dances, but they're under separate genres. Rock and roll, rock around the clock. That one is so overplayed. I know a lot of people like it, but in the job I was in, it was, you hear things too much. March of the Mods. Any of you remember the March of the Mods? Velita. Palais Glide. Now there's two versions of Palais Glide. There's a line dance version and there's a partner version. If you want to learn any of these or know any of these, then pop over to my other channel, which is Everything Dance Your Mentor, because I teach you every form of dance over there, whether it's fun dances or ballroom dance, Latin, ballet, tap, gymnastic ribbon dance, everything. Where are we? March of the Mods. I said St Bernard's Waltz. Now, all these ones I learned by going to holiday camps. That's where I learned those. It was before, when I went to stage school, I didn't do ballroom or Latin. I didn't learn those until much later in life when I qualified, when I went to work at another dance school and they employed me to teach ballet, tap, modern, jazz, acrobatics, everything else, because their dance school was only ballroom, Latin and rock and roll, a little bit of disco as well. And they wanted to expand the school to teach everything. So because I was qualified in so many dance genres, I got the job and I taught all that side of the school. And the owner said, would you like to learn ballroom and Latin? As I'd never done it. And he said, because you're a professional dancer, you'll pick it up really quickly. And before I take the adult class, his wife used to do it with him. And she used to show the ladies what they had to do. And he'd go and show the men what to do. They'd both teach each side of the same step. Then they would put them together and say, right, you both learnt your part. And off you go, because quite often ladies' steps are completely different to men's steps. And she wasn't so keen on doing it anymore because she was very old. And she said, ask if Dawn would do it. So he said, do you want to learn it? And because it was a beginner's class, he said, I'll teach you just beforehand the ladies' part. And then when the class comes, you go off like the wife used to do. You go off and teach the ladies their bit, I'll teach them in their bit, and then we put them together. And he said for doing that, he didn't pay me, but he would teach me them free up to professional qualification of ballroom and Latin. So I think I paid for the exam myself. I paid for the teaching exams. Yeah, I paid for all the exams, I think, myself. And I said, yes, I'll do that. And Latin is one of my favourite forms of dance to do. So, yeah. And then in this, like beginner adult class he did on Friday nights, he also did some of these, like, I don't think he did St Bernard Waltz and things like that. No, don't think he did that one. Lambeth Walk. How many of you know that? What else? Okey Cokey. Oh, that's a classic party dance. Some of you say hokey cokey. Some say something like hokey pokey. Conga. Conga. Knees Up Mother Brown. That's very English. That's all on that one. See, the twist, obviously, the twist. Gay Gordons, I definitely got that one on my dance channel. You can learn the Gay Gordons. Palais Glide, I think I said that one, didn't I? Zorba the Greek, obviously. I have made it my task that now I live in Cyprus to learn all the traditional Cypriot and Greek dances. And again, if you go on my dance channel, Everything Dance, Your Mentor, I have just put up a brilliant display of Cypriot dancing. Beautiful group doing it, not in the national costume. No, not in the national costume. Hokey pokey, says Stitching It Up. Yes, hokey pokey. We call it okey cokey in England. Okey cokey. What else have we got? I think that's all on that one. Let me see. Got St Bernard's Waltz again. We're going to get a lot of duplicates here. St Bernard's Waltz again. So on that one. Lambeth Walk again. Twist again. Rock Around the Clock, St Bernard's Waltz again, Charleston again, Okie Dokie, Conga again, Zorba's Dance again. So we've got some duplicates. Can. Now, that is a tune. I don't think I could do it anymore, but I could play without reading music. You won't believe it, but I cannot read music. I've tried, but no. So that the can is something I can play at the full speed on my keyboard. That is one. As I say, I don't know if I could still do it, but so saying that, I still remember how to play the notes on my recorder when I had a recorder in junior school. I was about 8 years old, playing the cuckoo. And that's because I can't read music, so I always memorised the notes. So, for example, I could probably do this one still. The cuckoo song is DB, DB, CBAG. See, that's how implanted things are in my head. Now, the can, I can't tell you any of the notes. I just remember the finger movements. Have I reached my channel goals? The only goal I had this year was for my birthday full-length video on this channel. I wanted 60 thumbs up for my 60th birthday. That's the only, I didn't get it because some people got confused and were doing thumbs up on the short, asking for that. So I wanted my full video, my 60th birthday video, to have 60 thumbs up, but no. It was a little funny race between me and Steve for because he got to 5k and I got to 5k, so it was just a laugh. We said, oh, let's see who could get to 6k first. But I've got issues with YouTube. You will get a video on it very soon. I've tried to remain jolly on my videos, but I have a whole proceedings going on with YouTube at the moment. You'll get a video on it very soon, where we're up to and what's been going on over the whole of my Christmas. Stitch It Up says, that's great, you memorise notes. Well, as I say, I don't know why, but as a child, I never learnt the notes. So when we did recorder, I'm sure we had sheet music. And I used to cheat and just write in pencil the letters underneath, like DB, DB, whatever. And I think then I just memorised that rather than looking at the notes and remembering that. I don't know, but I've tried. Oh, thumbs up, thanks. Yeah, so can, I know. Charleston, we've said. Hoedown. I never really, I have done, but not sort of seriously doing this, what you call it, country and western dancing, because I'm a professional dancer. That's a bit of fun, so I never got too into it. The twist. Oops Upside Your Head. Do any of you know Oops Upside Your Head? This is the rowing boat dance. And you sit, I don't know if this is only an English thing or not, you sit in a whole line. So if you're in a big hall or whatever, you all sit in a line and you sit with your legs out. So the person in front of you sits within your open legs. So you're facing the front. This probably sounds quite weird if you don't know it. So you're all sitting in a long line close together with your legs out. So everyone's got the legs out and the person in front of them sits tight into them. And then the music comes, oops, upside your head, say, oops, upside your head. Oops, upside your head, say, oops, upside your head. And what you do is you have a leader standing up at the front facing you, and you copy their movements. Like, imagine, is it a cox when you're in a rowboat, like rowing, like a cox at the front. I know they're at the back sometimes, but never mind. And then you copy the movements. No, you copy the movements, which might be rowing, Remember, you're sitting on the floor with your legs wide out, and this is a very good thigh exercise. So you might do ups, upside your head, and you have to go really forward, so you're all laying on top of each other, and right back, making the person behind you go right back as well with your upper body. And then another move is clap, lean over and tap the floor at the side. Clap over your head, lean over, tap that side, clap, da, clap, da, clap. That's another movement. What else is there? Because there's set movements, but they're not in any set order or any set amount. So the leader chooses which move and how many. Oh, one is you put your hands over your head and circle round. Again, you're laying right forward and right back. And this is all with the music. What's another one? Oh, just shaking forwards and backwards. Forwards and backwards. I'm always learning something from you. Not always things you need to know. Yeah, so you've got like shimmies forwards and backwards. Again, you've got to really go forward and really go back. Make everyone work hard. There's another one, another move. But as I say, there's no set order or set amounts. You follow what the leader at the front's doing. And you can have several rows of these. So each leader might be doing a different move. Oh, I know what it is. I don't know if any of you have done this for like exercise. You normally do it with your legs together, but remember our legs are out now. You like walk forward on your bottom. So you're kind of walking forward and then walking back on your bottom. So you keep walking on your bottom, like shunt forwards, like your bottom bits. And that's quite hard with the legs out as well. So yeah, that is a good exercise. If you want to get really trim thighs, sit up with your legs together forward and walk on your bottom. That's very good. So yeah, that's ups upside your head. I'm sure if you type it into YouTube, someone's got the music up there. Oops, upside your head. Reet petite, that was very popular. Time warp. You must all know time warp. I don't believe if no one knows time warp. Now, there is a routine to time warp. I'm sure you know that one. Time warp. So I had to know all of these because, as I say, I was like the lead at the parties doing these things. None on that one. Let's see. Oh, the ketchup dance, last ketchup. You might not know that one. Macarena. You know the Macarena? I don't know how worldwide some of these are. Macarena. Cha-cha slide. Oh, I like that one. Cha-cha slide is very good. So any of you got a New Year's party coming up, jot some of these down. Birdie dance is my most hated party dance. Again, from always doing these, and I ended up doing celebrities' children's parties. Birdie dance, birdie dance. I thought, oh, for goodness sake. It's because it's over simple. Over simple. Agadoo. Agadoo's quite good. Agadoo, do, push pineapple, shake the tree. Agadoo, do. That's quite a good one. And I don't think that travelled anywhere. What have we got here? Oh, these are just like children TV music and whatever. Children's themes. You'd sort of play those if they're playing games like Pass the Parcel. Is that national or is international? Pass the Parcel. You have a present wrapped up in newspaper, and you pass it round. You sit in a circle and you pass the parcel, hence the name, round, round. When the music stops, whoever's holding the parcel gets to take off the first layer of newspaper. And then the music plays again and the parcel goes round. When the music stops, the person holding it takes off another layer. So you can imagine it's a lot of preparation for this game because you have something very tiny and you wrap it up hundreds and hundreds of times. So that's a good game. I did, when I was younger, went to my friend's party and they did a different spin on Pass the Parcel. And this is a better version for adults as well. Instead of passing the parcel, they passed one of those great big like foam dice. And they passed it round, and each person threw the dice. So you throw the dice, pass it on, throw the dice, pass it on, throw the dice, pass it on. And if you threw a 6, you could go and take off as much of the paper as you liked until the next person threw a 6. But before you could do that, when you throw a 6, you got up, you had to put on a woolly hat, a woolly scarf, a long one, mittens. I'm sure you all know what mittens are. Gloves without fingers. Yes, you all know mittens. Mittens, and then you had a plastic knife and fork, and that's how you open the parcel. So that's a good one if you're playing games. Stitch It Up says, I'll be home New Year's babysitting and joining my friend on YouTube live later, ringing the new year. That sounds lovely. Stitch Up says, I think I missed out on some fun childhood games listening to you. I am party central. If you want games, oh my goodness, I could do a whole video just telling you of some of the weird games. Not weird, games. I think I might do an episode on that on my other channel, Tranquility Through Life's Natural Beauty, because I'm telling my life story there. So I think I'll do a whole episode on party games. Party games. What have we got here? Oh, this is just party music, not as in party dances. Let's see, children's music, sing-alongs. These are younger children. Yeah, they're just children's songs, so that would be the same. What's this one got? More children's songs. Again, these are children's songs. There's Las Ketchup I was talking about. There's a dance to that. That's pretty cool. TV theme tunes. What's this one? Yeah, I think I'm in my children's section now. Hokey Cokey. Yes, these are party games, but song party games. There's a lot of those. I need to do a whole episode. We've got Conga again. Superman. Doing the party, girl. Doing the party. Oh, yeah. Yes. Yes, Superman. I don't think this travelled anywhere other than England. It's cool. Type in Superman. You have to put song or party dance or something, or I should just get Superman. And it's just words with music. So, and you had to do the actions. If you know Simple Simon, a bit like that, but not really. So with the music, it had a really good beat. It was things like sleep, swim, go for a walk. It was good. It was because, again, you didn't have to remember it. It was, they say the word with the music and everyone does it. What else was there in that one? Ring the bell. What else? Ring the bell. Oh my goodness, it's amazing that I can't think of it all now. Oh, and at the end of all of that, there goes Superman. You had to go, woo. So that was a good one. That was good. Oh, YMCA. You must all know YMCA. YMCA. YMCA, that was cool. Macarena again. Oops, upside your head again. That's by the Gap Band. So if you want to look that one up, it's by the Gap Band. Birdie Song, Cha Cha Slide, which was DJ Whisper. I liked that one. The Ketchup Song, told you that one. Locomotion, obviously. Do the locomotion. Superman is by Black Lace, because I so know you want to look that up. Saturday Night, that's like a modern one. The Shoop Shoop Song, Conga. There were different versions of Conga. The Time Warp, we've said. The Twist, we've said. And Let's Twist Again. Twist and Shout. Oh, the Fast Food Song. Now, I think this was from an American group, Fast Food Rockers. I think they were a one-hit wonder, and they sing like McDonald's, McDonald's, Kentucky Fried Chicken, and Pizza Hut. So there was obviously McDonald's, McDonald's. What was Kentucky Fried Chicken? Oh, Kentucky Fried Chicken and a Pizza Hut. The Cheeky Song, that's English. What else is there? Iconic is New York, New York. That is on obviously every party, isn't it? New York, New York. They're just children's songs. Oh, Freddie's Party. You won't know that, but I used to love that. Freddie's Party. Nelly the Elephant. This is where you will probably know or not. You're going along line like a conga, and you put one hand through your legs and your other hand forward. So you're bending over. You have one hand forward and the other one through your legs. And the hand through your legs, you take the hand of the person behind you, their hand that's forward, and obviously then their other hand is through their legs. They take the hand behind them. So it's like a conga, and that's to Nelly the Elephant. So it's conga, but in this position. One hand forward, take the hand in front of you that's going through the legs of the person in front of you, and you'll go along like Nelly the Elephant, back to track. So there's that. Can Go Again, Conga Again, Reet Petite. Hucklebuck, that was a good one. Do the Hucklebuck. Bristol Stomp. It's another one. Star Trekking. Oh, Star Trekking was a really good party dance. Again, I don't know if anyone else got that one or not, but they say there's Klingons on the starboard bow, starboard bow, starboard bow, Kling, and there's all these actions to each verse. So look up Star Trekking. I haven't got who that's by. Wigwam Bam. Oh, that was one of my favourites, used to be. Wigwam Bam. Look that one up. Wigwam Bam. I think we're all children's stuff now, perhaps. Hokey Cokey. Head, shoulders, knees and toes. Knees and toes. Is there any more on this one? No, don't think so. I think these are all... here's one. Macarena Again. Twist. Yeah, Cheeky Girls. Lust Ketchup's on here again. YMCA. Macarena Again. Oops, Upside Your Head. So it was popular. It's on nearly everything. Follow the Leader. Follow the leader, follow the leader. And that, again, is like conga, but the leader of the line does a different action as they're going around congaing. So it might be kicking out to the side, or it might be arms up, and all the line copies, but as you're congaing around. So that's follow the leader, follow the leader, follow the leader. Time Warp, Twist, Mambo Number 5. I just think that's a brilliant party piece of music. Probably one of the best party bits of music you can get. That's Lou Bega, 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 Lou Bega, Lou Bega, Mambo Number 5. Saturday Night. What else? These are good party music on here, but I'm looking for actual party dances. No. Vindaloo's a good song. That's by Fat Les. Vindaloo, Vindaloo. I'll follow the leader. I know that one. Ha! I think that's all on there. What's this one? This party dances. Hoedown, Cotton Eye Joe. Obviously all the Greek dances. Let's see what else is on this bit of paper. I'm a Barbie girl. Anything by Steps is good. I don't know if you guys know Steps, the band. If you don't, look it up. Good party music by Steps. Cotton Eye Joe. I say Greek dancing. Zorba the Greek is a good one. So that's most of those. What about actual trends, dance trends? I've said the Charleston, I've said the twist, I've said jitterbug, you've got swing, rock and roll. Trends. Line dancing became a big trend. Trends went disco. I talked about this on my my channel, saying about disco. That came, I was talking about that on my channel, Everything Dance, Your Mentor, because I'm doing my dancing life story there. So from my first day at stage school all the way through my professional career, but I'm trying to keep it in order. And I was saying about disco. It wasn't a thing, disco dancing, and they tried to start teaching it at stage school. Very John Travolta. That's about as far as we got. And which, well, because we were like semi-professional then, we were like, what is this rubbish you're teaching us? What is this? But it was the start of disco. So I would say that is my era, disco dancing. I know a lot of people, I went to a normal education school as well, and that was where girls started to make up dances to pop songs and that. But when I say make up dances, they would be, I love you. They do make up dances. Why do little kids do that? They don't. They say they make up a dance, but they're literally miming actions to the words. Oh dear, they're just miming, and they say we're making up dances. Oh dear, crazy days. So yes, anyone watching this, let me know in the comments any particularly party dances you remember. Or any trends, just anything to do with the different dances. If you dance, as in you know a form of dance, let me know what you do. I'd love to know what you do. I know a lot of people always come back to me and say, oh, I did ballet. I'm so sad I gave it up when I got to, most people tend to give it up about the age of 10 or something like that. And I haven't met anyone yet who hasn't regretted it, giving it up. So everyone wishes they hadn't left. I don't know which way I just said it now, but I haven't met anyone that doesn't say to me, I wish I hadn't have given it up. That's what I mean. They wish they'd have not given it up. I'm sure I said it backwards just now. So yeah, they all say, oh, I wish I hadn't given it up. Particularly if they left before they went on their points, which you're not supposed to go on until you're at least 11. I know some people do, but that's the people who complain about hurts their toes. So yeah, that's my little down memory lane a little bit there for party dances and dance crazes and whatever else. So I will be with you on Wednesday. I will be here doing my live. And until then, have a lovely new year if you're going to be away or celebrating. And thank you, Stitch It Up, for keeping me company today. Guys, do check out Stitch It Up, Capturing Country Life. And for you, my friend, make sure you go and check out my community post for a special message for you. So we'll finish there. Thank you all so much for watching. If you're watching this back later, thank you for all your support during this year that I've had. And I will see you again on Wednesday. As always, bye for now and hang on in there.